Hi, Aries. This will be a quick general love reading. And this is just a quick peek, quick look-see into what's going on, into your personal situations, what's going on per the energies. If this reading does not resonate, you are free to check out other readers, or hey, it's just not your reading. It's just not for you. You know your situation better than I do. So just because I may say Aries, I may be talking about the other person and not particularly you. But you know your situation. It could be an Aries that I am speaking about and that it is for them. But just because it's not for you, that does not mean that the situation is not what it is. You know your situation better, like I said, better than I do. So we're just going to do a quick look-see and see what's going on. I'm going to find out what's going on for you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. I am. I put on a little lipstick today. How my niece used to say when she was younger, lip dick. Put that on today. So, I feel a little, like I want to be made up, a little girly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that, Anyway, whatever. So, looks like you guys will be facing some difficult decisions, okay? And it will be about love, all right? And this is ultimate love. Maybe you guys are waiting on love to come in, or maybe you've already met that person and situation is going maybe a little off than what you expected. Who knows? This situation is simply just saying that there may be some obstacles that's going to come up or already has come up for you, and that you may need to take a look at, and it may cause you to either end the relationship or maybe even contemplate some things per your relationship. So we'll dive deeper into that later. We're going to find out what's going on. And, evidently is something that's probably caused you some anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, things like that. But it looks like you guys are still forward thinking in the situation, and even maybe see a way out. But this appears to be self-imposed confusion, So evidently someone is maybe having a little too much control, maybe having their mind go wild with things that really isn't the case for the situation. I don't know, but this is something that you guys are doing to yourselves, okay? So you need to really look into your relationships, into your situationships, into your entanglements, whatever you want to call it, okay? Look into that and see, like analyze yourself in it. It's not so much, relationships are not about analyzing the other person for like, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, because at the end of the day, it's like we choose these people to be with. So are we making wrong choices because we chose them? You know what I'm saying? So you got, relationships are really about us reevaluating ourselves. Why are we making those choices? Why do we choose to be with someone that, you know, maybe is not on our level in a certain sense. You know, it all depends on how you look at relationships, what you're going for. But you should always, always see yourself, because it's about you judging yourself, you know, and not so much as the other person, you know. You guys may be looking back in the past about some things, and maybe that is what's giving you anxiety, keeping you up at night. Maybe judging yourself on things you have done wrong, things you may have said that were wrong, negative thoughts, or maybe you just beating yourself up about the situation. But it seems like it's a burden, you know, it's a burden for you. Yeah, it's definitely self-imposed. It seems like maybe it's a burden for you. Maybe someone came in saying some stuff out the mouth, coming all sideways and crazy and junk, you know what I'm saying? And things got a little out of hand. Maybe somebody said some things they should not have said, and probably didn't really think too much about it, but just was that blah, 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 you know. Hey, it is what it is. But there's going to be justice served in this situation. You know, it will build a stronger foundation, okay? You will have a stronger foundation because of the situation. It could be with this person, with yourself, but it looks like to me that you moved away from the situation to cause or bring back stability within yourself, okay? And you know, it could have been a situation where it was probably toxic, or it could have been a situation of, I won't say toxic, but filled with a lot of passion and, you know, had a lot going on, and, you know, probably caught up in illusions because the sex was great. It was fine. Probably was thinking about, oh, I can live with this person. Oh, I need to get a place with this person because I got to have this on a reg. You know what I'm saying? But probably was a situation like that. And, you know, it just went south. You need answers. Someone needs answers. But it looks like they are trying to go back and get those answers, okay? Could be with a Gemini. Or Aquarius. But either way, or it could be a fire sign. I mean, listen, it could be any sign. You know what you're dealing with. You know who you've been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, let's find out what this situation was about. You know, this sleepless night, this relationship, what happened in this relationship that caused someone to feel like they need justice in the situation, in this relationship, in this entanglement. Let me stop calling it that. I'm just playing. So, it could have been this debonair guy. It could have been an older gentleman. Probably had you gone a little bit. You may have had a lot of options, but this was probably the one that you were looking forward to. building some type of stable foundation with. And again, maybe it's your thoughts, and it's not that it's a masculine energy, because it's probably, of course, you know, there are more Aries than females, but this person could be an older person, older woman, or older man, attractive, you know, smooth, debonair. They like, they got it going on. And, you know, it's been some struggles. You had to put an end, stop, pause. Let's go ahead on and did this situation. It was probably some powers of the mind, like, hey, I'm not about to let you run me, rule me, or whatever the situation is. It could have been a situation of maybe this person offering their love out to too many people. And now the person just was not feeling that, you know. But whatever the case is, this person decided, hey, I just don't have time for it. You can do what you want to do, but I'm out. I really just don't have time for it, because you got too much going on. And so now it's time for you to draw a conclusion. And you walked away from the situation, but it seems like you want to go back. You know, maybe, you know, this was solely based upon sex. This relationship was just physical and not so much as emotional, but because of the breakup, because of the separation, or whatever type of ending, completion came, and it brought about struggles and things like that. It's now time for you to make a decision within yourself to say, look, am I going to go back to this person, or am I going to be content where I'm at? So here from these cards that I made myself, there's one that says here, draw a conclusion. Closure happens when you decide to close the door on questions of why, and being okay with the answer, or not even knowing. Having peace of mind instead of confusion. So, and this next one. They are not who they say they are. Step back to see the clear picture. Something may not be appearing to you at this time. Be patient. The truth will soon reveal itself. So, that's your reading, your mini reading. And, well, it's not so much of a mini because I kept blah, blah, blah. But anyway, you guys, that's just your current energy. This is timeless. I'm not going to say current energy. This is timeless, because this could have happened already or will happen in the future. But know that the situation, if it applies to you, look, if my advice would be to continue to keep pushing forward, moving on, because it looks like to me that if it was based upon sex, I don't think it can get any further than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether they come back offering their cup of love, like, hey, take a sip. I want to take a sip. I want you to take a sip. I want to take a sip. I'll drink your bath water type stuff. Like, nah. None of that. None of that. Like, if it's not going to work, it's just not going to work. So there's no need to go back to a situation that is already gone. Like, you're not about to finish eating food, know you're done with it, throw it in the trash, and then decide, you know what? I might be hungry later. Let me get this back out the trash, and go back in the trash and get it. Like, if that's what you're doing, that's what you do. I'm not going to judge you. All I'm saying is that, hey, I don't think that's healthy. Not sanitary at all. I'm pretty sure you're going to pick up some stuff that you didn't get before. You'll have now. So it's the same way in relationships. If you go back to something that you've already overcame or overcoming, and you know it put some work on you, you had to be like, you know what, I cannot, I'm staying up late, I can't hardly eat, I'm not myself, whatever the situation is, it had you not being you. If that's your situation, then it's best to just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm done, and walk away and stay that way, because it's about getting back to you, knowing who you are, loving yourself again. Why pour into a situation that you've already poured into, thinking that it's going to work out again this time? You've probably done it before a few times, so you know it's a repeat pattern. You know what I'm saying? It's time to break old cycles, right? Because it's about pressing forward. It's about new life changes. Hey, it's 2020. Changes, new things happening. Let's get it. And that's what it's about, right? All right. So anyway, you guys, I thank you for watching. I hope that you received your message. And if you have not, hey, stay tuned. I may have something for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is Butterfly Sia. I thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next videos.